Today I am going to be building 4 different types of tiny homes for 4 different types of Sims 4 players. No, that does not mean that there's only 4 types of Sims 4 players. Obviously, there's gonna be more types than that, and if you're not included in this, let me know down below and maybe we can do a part 2 out of it. But I've come up with 4 different types. Here are my shells for my tiny homes so far. Like, I'm probably gonna adjust and add bump outs and stuff like that, but here is where we are. I'm in Brindleton Bay. I've already done the landscaping, and I don't know about you guys, but I've been ready for autumn since basically summer started, so I'm going a little bit autumnal today. So let's get right into it. We are gonna start off with type of simmer number 1, the legacy simmer. This will probably not be the easiest one to start off with, doing a tiny home and everything. A legacy simmer is basically one who enjoys family gameplay. Your goal might be to complete a huge family tree. You're always wanting to have children in your game. Basically anything family related is your cup of tea. So obviously for this tiny house, I'm gonna attempt to do a family home in this tiny little shell. So I kind of want the outside to look nice, picture perfect. If you are this type of simmer, it's likely that you become attached to your Sims and very invested in the storyline and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it family focused. So outside this house, we can have things like bicycles. I'm gonna have things for kids to do. I'm gonna aim to have a few kids in the house. Maybe in the back we can do one of the jungle gym things. We can do some gardening back there. Oh, a picnic basket. Let's do back here a cute picnic area. We'll put a couple picnic baskets, this kid thing, kid cooler from the toddler pack. We'll spruce it up a little bit with a surrounding pond. Imagine you could feed the ducks. I was kind of just picturing like a cute little picnic date here where you could feed the ducks over there. Maybe you can, I'm actually not sure. Clearly, I'm not this type of simmer. I am gonna add ducks, but I'm gonna like try and hide them. Hide this little patch. Maybe I can size it down and the duck will still be functional. This is adorable out here. Okay, this is our legacy Sims 4 player house. Let's go inside. This is gonna be kind of tricky because I don't have a lot of room and I have a lot of things that I have to fit in here. So I'm gonna try and do a kid's room separately over there. We're gonna do a bathroom, and then I think I'm gonna have to use the Murphy bed or something like in the main area so that I have a double bed. For my wallpaper, I'm thinking like Parenthood tiling or like something like this. I don't know what it is. It's probably just because it comes with this pack, but like any wallpaper with that little thing on the bottom, I'm instantly like, okay, this is for a family home. Don't know what it is. Cats and Dogs actually also has one. Okay, here's my layout, hopefully. So let's start out with the kids room, I think. If I can shrink it, I would love to do that. I want to do bunk beds. I want there to be more than one child living here. I need to go in with like very kid-friendly stuff. So like over the top, cutesy, like kid decor. Whenever I do my kids rooms, I feel like they're so not cutesy. I'm like the aesthetics over everything. So I put a toy box, couple toys on the floor, and a bookshelf on the other side. I do plan on putting more toys like in the main room if I have room. I got my posters. Hey, is that supposed to be Paw Patrol? Let's go and do the main room. So I'm really hoping that I can use the Murphy bed and couch combo. Otherwise, my entire plan is flawed. That should work. That should be okay as long as I don't cover up this little spot here. Being really careful not to cut off my tiny bed. It's not the most ideal, but I do have my kitchen over here with my bed. I'm gonna clutter a little bit using some yellow and orange from that picture on there. You know what's so annoying? I hate the way that like these clip sometimes. Like this is too low, this is too high. That one clips like way up there. I wish you could just kind of alt place them more easily. I'm just gonna, oh, even that I can't even do it. I do have my basics. I want to add one more thing for the kids, like, ooh, a calendar. Let's do one of these calendar things here. I'm gonna add clutter on the floor in the kids room and other like kid decor. Maybe this could be like where your keys are, some trophies on there. Little school project right there. Is that the teen one? Recommended for children. Perfect. I might also put a bassinet because I do have room for that. This would be hectic. I was kind of waiting to make sure that I could fit like a bathtub in here. This looks nothing like my builds. This is so funny. I could probably add a potty just because we're preparing for a baby now. And yeah, this is gonna have to be our bathroom. Let me see if I can fit the bassinet and then we will move on. Yeah, baby bassinet can go right on in the corner there. I'll move that door over as far as possible, and that is our legacy slash family slash like generations type of Sims 4 player. I like the outside. I think the outside is super cute. I kind of want to add like one more thing, like a water balloon bucket. There, okay, that is our legacy player type of Sims 4 player. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the Wacky Simmer. So the Wacky Simmer is gonna be one who enjoys doing the odd types of gameplay. gameplay. Your storylines might be all over the place. You're kind of the opposite of the Legacy family Sims 4 player because you don't want the regular to happen. You enjoy chaos, weird storylines, and maybe you download some like questionable mods. Traditional rules don't apply to you. You really couldn't care less if your sim dies. Oh wait, this house is low-key like really cute. You're definitely not evil, like you're not looking to kill your sims. Maybe you were a Legacy simmer and you're just a little bored now. So let the chaos ensue. Basically, you're just here for a good time and you don't really give a crap about following regular stories for your sim. Maybe we have something weird over here like a weather machine. Maybe your sim is a crazy neighborhood spy in this like tiny neighborhood where it would be very obvious your neighbor is right there. Your window would clearly watch you changing the weather to strike them down, but you don't care. Okay, so this is gonna be the outside of our Wacky Sims 4 player build. Let's go inside. Inside, I want to do very, very colorful, bright, tons of things to do in here. We want a lot of things, a lot of skills randomly everywhere. So bathroom's gonna be pretty small. I want to have more room for activities, different wallpaper on every side. And I think I'm gonna do open concept bedroom again, just like the other house, but without another bedroom, just a single person living their best life. These are my personal favorite kinds of builds to do. So I don't know which one I technically fall under. Let me know, by the way, in the comments, regardless which one you fall under, which type of Sims 4 player you are. I'm the type that will spend hours on a build, playing it for a hot second, and then get very, very bored. I want this over here, experimental table. Ooh, yeah, let's do the listening device. I'm gonna keep it pretty messy in here. I'm guilty definitely of when I am playing, like my Sims houses tend to get a little messy. So I'm kind of picturing like the Wacky Sims 4 player doing the same type of thing, like just not really prioritizing needs. So I'm gonna put a mini fridge. Normally when I do these weird builds, I would have probably gone a little darker, maybe some neon, but I feel like it's kind of extra weird. The fact that it's like very cutesy. Maybe this is like a nice like hippie girl sim that's just like curious into conspiracy theories. Let's have like a few different fish tanks. I'm doing a My First Pet Stuff bookshelf with a TV on the back. Let's do like a yoga mat right down the middle. For some reason, I want to add like a lot of clocks. Just like a collection of clocks, a clock wall. Why am I like down for that? I kind of feel like that looks cool. Okay, I'm gonna add a plant in this corner and this is gonna be my wacky home build. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is kind of similar, but a little bit more dark. The next type of simmer is the evil simmer, and pretty self-explanatory. This house is gonna be a death trap. If you're an evil simmer, you love to kill your sims. Any type of chaos for you is the best kind of gameplay. You don't care if your sim succeeds. All you want to see is struggle, darkness, and death. So the inside of this is gonna be kind of fun because I'm gonna include like different ways for you to kill your sims. We're gonna do some dead trees behind your house or beside it. I've never seen this before. This is in debug. This is a mailbox. What the heck? That's so cool. I've never noticed that. That's base game too. Where is that in the world? I was gonna put a welcome mat, but you're not welcome in this house. Just adding a little decor here, make it look interesting. Why is this perfect? Mean gnome, scary gnome. This is representing the evil simmer. I gotta stop. We gotta go inside. So in this one, I think we should do a proper bedroom. The first thing I need to get is a fireplace. Our fireplace, and I'm gonna surround it with rugs, like rugs all over the place. This place is so small too that if the fire did start, it would likely burn the entire house down. We'll also get the kitchen over here, but I'm not gonna include a smoke detector. And again, rugs. We'll do the dining table right there. I'm trying to find some like spooky decor. And then in the corner, I think I'm just gonna do a chair. I wanted to do like a couch living area right here, but I think it might be a little too small. If I can fit 2 chairs, maybe that'll be enough. Or a chair and a stool. Okay, there we go. I think it looks kind of cool. Like everything aside. For the bathroom, I'm gonna use that tub from Get Together. Just kind of like basic bathroom stuff. But I need one more way to kill your sims in here. I kind of accidentally went with like a industrial vibe in here. I really didn't mean to, but like I'm low-key loving this. Does that make me an evil simmer? Oh, let's put this in here. There we go. Why did I not do this sooner? I think there's another one. Oh yeah, there we go. This is gonna be my headboard. That's kind of awesome. Just like casually have a laundry machine in your corner of your room. Oh, and a TV, just in case it breaks, and speakers. I'm gonna get a cow plant on the gallery. This is helpful if you don't want to grow one yourself. Evil simmers have no time for that. It's beautiful. Just add a little dresser right there, and yeah, this is gonna be it for our evil simmer tiny home build. Okay, we're moving on to the final one that I'm gonna like make a path or like pull this together somehow, but the final one is going to be the cheating simmer, aka the luxury simmer. This simmer lives by the motherlode cheat. All they want is for their Sims to live in nice luxury mansions, have tons of money. They could literally not care less about working to get up the ladder in the Sims world. If they're on PC, they might use mods like MC Command Center UI cheats. They'll likely try and cheat their skills, their careers, relationships, if possible. Whatever the case is, it's definitely for sure that they cannot play the game without cheating for money. A lot of it. I had to just leave my house for a hot sec, so now my hair is up. Apologies. Probably gonna go a little more modern with this build here. So this is the exterior of our luxury / cheating simmers build. Our decor is gonna be nice, modern, expensive looking. VIP bucket. Our kitchen is right here. I'll add a fire detector, even though if our Sims did die, cheater Sims would probably figure out a way to undo it. These expensive magazine covers. Ooh, I wonder if I could fit a small desk in there. We could definitely fit the tiny living desk. I can get a really expensive computer. Should we put knights outside the door? I think yes. So stupid. Okay, let's do the bedroom. So we've got our computer space in there. Maybe I'll do an expensive rug too. Or at least the Snowy Escape like floofy one. Make it look expensive. This looks like a successful like fashion designer's home or something. Nice expensive plant in there. And then yeah, let's do our bedroom. We gotta get the big pricey bed. So I'm gonna use this. Ooh, I kind of like that blue. Big TV, which I'm gonna size down. Luxury curtains, literally from luxury party stuff. Yeah, I'm actually not even kidding. I really like that swatch on that bed. I feel like it makes it look a little bit less like flashy. Like some of the other swatches are very extra, but that blue one looks kind of nice. We'll put a rose next to it, a candle, and a mirror. When I was younger, this is how I played the game. Like I would never work. All I wanted to do was like send my Sims out on dates and like just kind of have fun that way. So like this was me for a good portion of my Sims playing experience. Jokes aside though, I think this turned out pretty cute. And finally, we're gonna do the bathroom where I plan on using a golden toilet for sure. With the $12,000 bathtub. If I can fit it, I might have to fit a shower actually. No, I'm gonna adjust accordingly. So there's $12,000 bathtub, golden toilet, and of course the extra bougie sink to match. Yeah, this bathroom is super fancy. So this is our luxury cheating simmer type of Sims 4 player. And that's all I got for you guys today. Again, let me know if I missed your type of simmer or if you relate to any of these types of Sims 4 players. And this will be on the gallery under Sydneymacoretta. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.